get you out of here.
For a long time, ABC Press releases stories in groups of 3, and they normally all release within about a week. And ever since, I would say, Once Upon a Time ended, ABC Media or ABC Press has been very, very lackluster with releasing news. You might get one story and then not get another one for about a month. And, 2 weeks ago, they announced that a old cast member might be returning, and then they dropped this trailer 2 days ago. Now, I waited 2 more days just to see if anything else would drop before I reviewed the trailer, and essentially my review is, it's a classic ABC trailer because there's barely any new footage. There's 1 second of it. And we're going to talk about that 1 second in a moment. But, ABC has very, very sparse information with Grey's Anatomy Season 16, and for their other shows in general, I just don't think there's a lot of draw for network television anymore, which is a bummer. But I will still be covering all 24 episodes of Grey's Anatomy Season 16 as they air, like I did with Season 16, though I did not review the finale of Season 15. I liked it quite a bit, but I would say Season 15 is a boring season, and it very much blends into the pantheon that is Grey's Anatomy. It reminded me very much of Season 7, which also starred Kim Raver, and Kim Raver came back for Season 15. So let's talk about what we saw in the trailer. I just want to pull up my notes for a second just so I can really pick apart the trailer. And it's a clip show trailer. It's more or less a recap of Season 15, which is a bummer because they definitely have a bit more footage than what they released. We see that DeLuca's in jail, and Meredith is going to turn herself in. We see Joe going into the psych ward in order to get treated for the rape of her mother and whatnot. Now, the Meredith and DeLuca storyline I really, really like. I think that'll be a really good focal point for Season 16. Probably last the first 8 or 10 episodes. My guess is it'll be resolved by episode 9. I highly doubt it'll be a full season arc. Grey's Anatomy normally does arcs in spurts of 3 to 5, and I would say this will probably be the whole 16A storyline. Joe's storyline, I like Camilla Luddington. I like the character of Joe. Season 14 made me really appreciate the character of Joe quite a bit. Yeah, Season 14 I think really does stick out in the pantheon of Grey's Anatomy, unlike Season 15. But I really feel that the way they've drawn out her reaction to her mother's rape is very... It's too long. If any of you have watched Private Practice, which is a spin-off Grey's Anatomy, one of the characters is horrifically sexually assaulted. And, her reaction to it, and it's a whole season, but with the way they did Joe's, they did it at the end so it could lead into another season, and I just think this storyline should have been done sooner. I think we should have found out about how her mother was raped in episode 13 and have it go to episode 25 as opposed to have it happen in episode, I believe it was 19, and then have it go 6 more episodes, but then have Camilla Luddington barely be in it. It was sloppy writing. Season 15 had some very, very sloppy writing. Another thing the trailer did not include was Jackson and Maggie. They're very, very important to the show. And we also didn't get to see Richard. So the trailer's missing some things which are relevant to Season 16 because it's the other storylines. I think the firing from the hospital will be the crucial point with Richard and Alex, obviously. And then we're going to have Meredith and DeLuca. And I really do wonder how Meredith is going to deal with her legal issues. Now, the new stuff that we saw in the trailer is Amelia looking longingly at Teddy and Owen, and more than likely Teddy and Owen are going to get back together, despite the fact that Greg Germann has been brought on full time. And I love Greg Germann as Tom Karasik; he's fantastic. But I really don't understand why Amelia would be looking at envy at Teddy and Owen. She's over Owen. They're really hyping up Link and Teddy, or excuse me, Link and Amelia. So to have that scene, I think is really odd. I just finished Private Practice again. It's a really good show. If you haven't seen Private Practice, I really advise you to watch it. But I just don't understand. I feel like Amelia's backtracking in terms of her character development. If she's really going to be envious, I know that she lost her baby in Private Practice, but then she kind of moved on from that, and now she's trying to move on with her life, separate from Owen, separate from the death of her son Christopher, and I feel this is also a regression. I think Link is actually really good for Amelia, but I'm also really curious what's going to be going on with Teddy and her baby, and if she would actually choose Owen. My guess is yes, because the show has hyped them up as canon since season 6. So overall, the trailer is a clip show teaser trailer, and I'm hoping a longer trailer will come out in in September before the show actually airs with actual new footage, maybe some press releases, episode storylines. Overall, I'm excited for season 16. I think it will have a really good chance to be one of the better seasons. I always find the odd seasons are really, really interesting. Also, season 16 will be 8 years since Kyler Lay left the show. So I'm curious if Lexi might get any more mention maybe in the finale. Overall, the trailer is lackluster. I'm glad we see some new footage, but it's so sparse and minimal. But the actors have been posting some behind the scenes pics of filming right now, so I'm assuming more stuff will come up. D23 is this weekend, so maybe after D23, ABC will release their own trailer for the show. My faith in ABC Media is a little lackluster, especially since I think it's really dying in comparison to Netflix and even Disney Plus. I think Disney Plus will probably absorb the ABC at some point. My guess is the final season of season 17 of Grey's Anatomy will air on ABC, and then season 18, should it happen, will air on Disney Plus. So overall, my thoughts on the trailer: I want more, and I know what happens in season 15 because I've seen season 15 twice, and I'm looking forward to the next trailer and looking forward to discussing Grey's Anatomy with you guys in the future. So share your thoughts in the comments below, what you thought about the trailer, and thank you so much for watching my review. Alright guys, bye.